Hello, Miss Alloway's math class. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to, on Monday we talked about how we just do 10 more and 10 less when we're talking about adding and subtracting 10. But today we're going to talk about how we can add and subtract numbers like 20, 30, 40, 50, and all the different multiples of 10. We're going to talk about adding and subtracting those numbers. So we are going to start by doing a practice problem to get our brains warmed up. So if we have 53 plus 30, so we're going to do 53 plus 30. Now let's look at the tens place. We see 5 and 3. And we talked about yesterday how you can add the tens place together. So you can decompose the numbers and we can do 50 plus 30 because we know 5 in the tens place means 50, 3 in the tens place means 30. And you can look at the ones place and the ones place is going to stay the same because 3 plus 0 is 3 and 50 plus 30 is 80 because we know 5 plus 3 is 8. Then you're just going to do 80 plus 3, bring that 3 to the ones place, 83. So 50 plus 30 is 83. That's how you do it by decomposing numbers. Now I want to show you that same problem with base 10 blocks. So I'm going to show you how to do it with base 10 blocks. Now, you guys probably don't have base 10 blocks at your house, so we're going to, when I have you guys do this, you guys can just draw your base 10 blocks. So I'm going to show you 53, 50, 1, 2, 3, plus 30. Now, to me, I like to have a visual picture. So seeing 53 plus 30 in base 10 blocks is way more helpful in my head, and that's just easier for me, but it's whatever works for you guys. So let's count. So we have 53, 5, 10, why do I always count my fives? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, and then make sure we have plus 10, 20, 30. So all you're going to do is you count your tens first. You're going to count all of the tens first, and then you count your ones. So let's count the tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I know I'm going to have 8 in my ones place, or in my tens place, so I put my 8 here. 81, 82, 83. So when we're adding multiples of 10, just use your 10 blocks, and then you can add those numbers together easily. So I have a worksheet here for us to do. It's a word problem, and you're going to see this word problem. It's going to look familiar. It's not going to be the same words, but it's going to be something very similar. So we're going to do this together. Mia makes 51 bracelets on her rainbow loom. She makes 10 more on Saturday and 10 more on Sunday. How many bracelets does Mia have now? So you're going to go ahead and write the number 51. I'm just going to show you how to do the number sentence. So you have 51. Now you know if you're doing 10 more, that means plus 10. And then we have 10 more right here. That's plus another 10. So you can go ahead and solve it like this and be able to explain your answer down here. But I'm going to show you how to do it on the chart. So first, you're going to find the number 51. So I found the number 51 on my on my 100s chart. And every time you go down a row, that means you're adding 10. So how many rows do we have to go down? We add 10 once and we add 10 twice. So we're going down the row 2 times. So we go from 51, go down the row 1 time, that's plus 10. Go down the row a second time, that's plus 10. So see, we added 10 twice. And what number do you come to? You have found the number 71. So Mia made 71 bracelets total. Notice your ones place did not change. Your ones place stayed the exact same because you added by a number that didn't have anything in the ones place, okay? And then you can add, or you can go ahead and explain your answer under the chart. So the way I'm going to explain it is I'm going to say, I found 51 on the 99 chart and added 10 twice by moving down the same row 2 times. So that's exactly what we did. We found the number 51 on the 99 chart, and we added 10 twice, and we moved down 2 rows on the 99 chart. So we moved down the same row, we stayed in the same line 2 times. Write a number sentence. When it says write a number sentence, you're just going to write that. So something that represents what we did. And make sure that this number matches that number right here, and it also matches that number right there. So you guys will see that. That will look very familiar to you. And then I just want to show you one more word problem. So we're going to do this one right here. It says Chandler had 56 football cards. Peyton gave him 40 more. So if we write that in a sentence, we're going to write 56 plus 40. How many does Chandler have now? All I want you to do is solve it with base 10 blocks. I'm moving kind of quickly for the sake of time, but you guys can pause the video and do it yourself if you would like. 56 plus 40, and you're going to add them all together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Notice, only your tens place changed. That ones place did not change. So moving on, that's how we add multiples of 10. Now today, another thing I want to show you is how you subtract with multiples of 10. So instead of adding multiples of 10 to a number, you're going to take away multiples of 10. So 10 less, 20 less, 30 less. So if I told you to represent 40 less than 62. So represent 40 less than 62. This is what I want to see. I would like to see you drawing 62 with base 10 blocks. Now instead of drawing it, I'm just going to represent it with my base 10 blocks to save time. So I'm going to represent 62 with base 10 blocks. Okay? 62. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 61, 62. Now, all I want to see is 40 less than that. So what do you think you're going to do? You are going to take away 40. Well, how many tens is 40? 4 tens is 40. So we're going to take away 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you were to show me this on a piece of paper or on a worksheet, you would just cross them out instead of taking them away, obviously. So what are we left with? 10, 20, 21, 22. You are left with 22. So 62 minus 40 is 22. So you just represent it with tens and ones. That's the easiest way to do it, and it's a very visual way to do it so that you can see what you're doing. One more thing that I would love to show you today is how we add by fives when we're adding a 2-digit number like 34 plus 5. So you can take your handy dandy 99 chart and you can go ahead and find the number that you're starting with. So we're going to find 34. So I'm just going to cross it out. We got 34 plus 5. So instead of going down whole rows, you're just going to count out ones. So you're going to count by 5. Start with the number next to 34 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 5, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 39 is your answer. So 34 plus 5 is 39. Another example, if I were to take the number 20, or no, we're going to do 56 plus 5. So let's do 56 plus 5. Let's find the number 56. Count out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, your answer is 61. But notice, you didn't just keep going all the way over here. You had to come down to a new row and your tens place changed. All right? So that's okay. You just keep going and counting down to the next row, and that's how you would do it with a 99 chart. So before I let you guys go, I'm just going to show you how I want you to do the practice activity. Now, you do not have to do this on Seesaw, but I do want to see you guys. I really want you guys to practice, because practice, 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 it's what's going to help these problems. Mom and Dad can come up with more problems just like this that you can practice, practice, practice with, okay? So I really want you practicing this, because this is a very important skill that you'll need to have going into second grade. So you can see that I've already done this problem right here, 23 plus 30. So this is how I decomposed it. So this was just me decomposing it. I took 20 plus 30, 3 plus 0, and then added the two sums together. But it says use base 10 blocks to draw and solve the number sentences. So when you do this, you can do it any way you want because I'm not checking it, but it is asking you to do it with base 10 blocks so that you can draw a picture and represent it. Okay, so you see that I drew 23, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. 10, 20, 30, so we have 23 plus 30, and we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, and that was your answer. There is a front and a back. This is attached to the PDF that we uploaded on Monday, so you can do them on a separate sheet of paper or print this out on your own. Okay, if you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. I miss you all so, so much, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.